Hi there, booktubers! So, for those of you who don't know who I am, because you're probably appearing because I'm doing the very first booktube, official booktube, I guess, video on my channel, I'm Kay. I'm a variety sort of vlogger who does shenanigans and mostly has a problem with buying too much stuff. But that's fine, because y'all like that. You love the hauls, so I get cool stuff and you get a cool video, so it works out for everybody. So this will be the very first Booktube-A-Thon that I have attempted to do, in case you were wondering. Yes, I know there's no bookshelves behind me that hold books, but I assure you, I have quite a few. I've shown them in other videos, so if you're interested, you can, go find them. I'm sure they're there somewhere. I don't know what the video's titled though, so it'll be like a little treasure hunt for you to just see if you can spot the book videos. So for those of you who don't know, like I didn't know, Booktube-A-Thon is basically where, I'm assuming it's an annual thing. I think it's an annual thing. Pretty sure it's an annual thing. Where they have a sort of challenge to read as many books as possible in a week. I know this year's goal, like the top one, is to read 7 books. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna, between you and me, the only way that would happen is if I totally take advantage of the fact that we're allowed to read manga and comic books and just read manga and comic books. But I'm not gonna do that much. Okay, just a little bit. So I have my little cheat sheet because I can't remember anything worth shucks. So if you guys are interested in seeing the official announcement video and challenge video, I will have those links in the description for you because I know how curious you can be, and it's a lot easier for me to say, hey, it's there, than you going on YouTube, just typing away and going, how do I find this? I don't know! Although if you type in Booktube-A-Thon, then it automatically pops up, so that kind of takes away the challenge. So I have the challenges for this year on a little index card that has no lines because I have a variety of things to write with because I'm a writer, and you gotta have these things handy, guys. You gotta have them handy. This was actually mostly supposed to be for bulletin boarding, so yeah. But let's get on with it, shall we? So I'm going to assume you looked, or you're going to look, to see what Booktube-A-Thon is all about. So challenge 1 is to read a book with a person on the cover. I actually managed to do that, and I got Corby Flood. So these two authors wrote one of my most favorite YA series, The Edge Chronicles. It's Paul Stewart and Chris Riddell. I don't know how to pronounce the names, I just like them, okay? So I've got this book and then another one that goes with it. I don't have the first book, so I'm hoping it's not like a series that kind of flows together. I hope it's just kind of like little standalones, but you might have little cameo appearances. So it is definitely a YA book. There are illustrations and very big font. So this is not going to take too long to read, I hope. So yeah. Challenge number 2 is to read a hyped book. Considering I'm not really a part of... Hold on. So that was a driver knocking on my door to say, hey, your vacuum cleaner that you ordered because yours doesn't work is here! Yay! So, the fancy bezel, whatever, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce company names, I just know that I really like them, or they have really good reviews, so I'm going to try them out. So hopefully this works better than the one that I've been using, because the one that I've been using isn't doing the job anymore. So let's push that out of sight, out of mind. Boom. So as I was saying, challenge 2 is to read a hyped book. I'm not part of Booktube, and I don't really keep up with the latest and greatest books that they enjoy. I do know a few of them. So I'm gonna go with this for me, and that's The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. So this is kind of a hyped book, right? Yeah, totally. I mean, you guys probably hate me because I keep stickers on the covers to see how much I bought the book for. So booktubers are probably like, oh my god. Oh. I don't know. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're going, hey, she only spent that much? Dude, I spent blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, I spent less than that. To which I say, great deal. But yeah, so I feel like this is kind of sort of a hyped book because, you know, the movies came out and Lord of the Rings, so it's a little delayed of a hype, but it counts, right? So challenge 3 is to finish a book in a day, and I was going to pick a comic book, and then I was going to pick a manga, and I'm like, you know what? Let's not be too cheaty. And I've also got another kid's book. So we're gonna read Mr. and Mrs. Bunny, Detective Extraordinaire. Oh, sorry, detectives. There's a plural there. So this looks adorable. It looks cute. It shouldn't take me more than a day. It also has a little dedication. Aww. And they didn't keep the book. But to give you an idea, yeah, really big font. I think there's a few pictures in here. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, there's one. Okay. So yeah, I'm doing very cheaty, but I work a full-time job that is not very close by, so I commute a lot. And I could probably do an audiobook, but I didn't actually think about that. So, oops. So challenge 4 is to read a book that features a character who's not like you. So complete opposite of moi would be Captain Ken. So I did pick a manga for this one, but it's Tezuka. I mean, I got it for Christmas and I haven't read it yet, so this is kind of an excuse to do it. But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I really like his work. So to have not read this is a great travesty, and I must right my wrong. But yeah, so this shouldn't take too long to read, hopefully. Yeah, so I'm excited. So challenge number 5 is probably the one challenge that I will not do, and that's because it's to read a book entirely outside. And for those of you new to this channel, I do not like going outside. I don't mind going to places, but staying outside in general for longer than 2 seconds is a no-go for me. And without Pokemon Go being as popular as it used to be, I'm pretty much never outside. Like, ever. That's how I'm so pale. I am not a ghost. I'm not a vampire, as far as you know. I don't go outside a lot. So, challenge 5 will probably not get done. So, challenge 6 was actually really hard. It is to read a book that you bought because of the cover. And, well, I mean, everybody knows we're all a little, you know, we judge the covers a little bit. We judges a little, but I judge all my books, and almost all of them are because of something or other. Like, I like the author, or it's science fiction-y, or the cover's really cool, which is like probably 70% of my collection. It's just because I thought, hey, that book cover is really neat, or hey, that looks really awesome. I'm very, very terrible. And this is probably one of the coolest things that I've ever gotten, and that is Malice. It's kind of awesome, yeah, and I haven't read it yet, which is terrible because this is a really interesting sort. It's also a kid's book, but you know what? Who cares? The really, really cool thing about it is part novel, part graphic novel. So there's a comic style along with the writing style. So there's writing style, and then if I can get to the page, hello, there we go. Comic style, hope there's not a spoiler. Yeah, so you got 2 in 1, and that is pretty cool. That's actually the main reason why I got it. The other reason was because of how awesome this cover was. Like, look at that cover. Look at that cover. It's also the only book that I bought because of the cover that isn't like 500 pages long and isn't part of a series. So to understand the factor that I have very little time on my hands, I decided to opt for this one. So lastly but not leastly is Chapter 7. Chapter 7? Sure, why not? Chapter 7! The Challenge of Seventhness. Yes. And that is to read 7 books. And I don't have 7, I have 5. And I probably won't be able to get that. I don't know, because I'm missing, which one is it? Challenge 5, which is to finish a book outside, which I don't think we're including commutes to work and stuff, so that doesn't count. So therefore, null and void the option of using an audiobook, which is unfortunate because that would be the only way to do the thing. So that's kind of sad, but you know what? It's fine. So 5 books. 5 challenges out of 7 challenges. I think that's a pretty good arrangement. So the challenge starts on Monday. Don't remember the day. I think it's the 24th. Pretty sure it's the 24th. And it goes on until I believe the 30th of this month. So if you guys are interested in joining, again, those links are down below. Hopefully this is going to be interesting because we can also vlog during the whole thing. So that'll give me something to talk about for next week. So join me if you will. Don't if you don't want to. I don't care. I don't mind. This is just a conversation sort of thing. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. That's it for me today. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. And as always, see you next time. Bye.
Maybe you could find my kind.